So here's what we're talking about with Evette. Like I said, she's from Better Homes and Gardens, one of my favorite magazines.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're an avid reader.
I'm an avid reader. Subscriber.
Fantastic. Love it.
We're talking about holiday pre-planning here.
Yes.
Now, first off, I got to tell you, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday.
Oh my gosh, mine too. I love the eating. I mean, I am a glutton.
Yeah.
I love, oh my gosh. And in my family, we eat and then we put on a movie and fall asleep and then wake up and eat again. And so it's like a whole thing.
See, for me, it's great because I really have zero responsibilities. I just show up.
Oh, you're one
I
of
just,
those.
this is me. You know, I just
Yeah,
show up.
yeah.
I eat. I watch football. I take a nap. No one gets mad if I fall asleep. Oh, Steven's sleeping. Whatever. You eat a lot of turkey. You know, no one cares. No one cares.
Exactly.
So it's
See,
so
that's good.
So, but you want to pre-plan.
Yes.
If you're not me. And you are, you know, an organizer.
Me,
if
or,
you're you,
yes,
right,
exactly.
you want to pre-plan. So why pre-plan? Because you don't want to be stressed out.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think Thanksgiving can be one of those holidays where, you know, this is my second year hosting Thanksgiving myself. So it's, you know, you want to make sure that you've paced it out so you're not stressed out the day before and you're not running around getting all sorts of essentials. So it's important right now to plan your guest list, reach out to people, see if they're coming so you don't have any surprises, and start shopping.
Okay. Now, talking about a guest list, how many guests is too many guests?
Well, you know, to be honest, in my family, what we do is we use like the little TV trays and we kind of sit all over the house because nobody has a table, you know, in New York City that's big enough.
Right.
But ideally, you'd love to have everybody sit around the table. So you want to figure out, you know, if you can fit 2 tables or you've got a kid's table and a larger table, make sure everybody has a seat around the table because that's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, you don't want to wait until the last minute to get yourself ready. So what are some of these tips that you have you can tell some of our people watching?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, there's lots of stuff you can actually buy now. You can buy your canned goods. If you're going to use canned cranberry sauce, you're going to use canned pumpkins to make pumpkin pie. If you need to make stuffing, you can get your breadcrumbs right now. You can get all sorts of kitchen basics like your olive oil and your butter and just have that stuff on hand so you're not running out for that stuff at the last minute.
Now, you mentioned canned cranberries.
Yes.
What is your take, canned versus non-canned?
You know, it's really funny. I am all about the homemade cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
And in fact, yesterday, because we were planning for this segment, I was so in the mood for Thanksgiving that I made like a mini Thanksgiving dinner yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And I make my cranberry sauce with like orange peel and walnuts, and it's delicious, and it's with fresh cranberries, and I love it. But in my family, we still have the canned, even though I make this.
Right. I think a lot of Thanksgivings somebody will do like a homemade, and then you have the canned cranberry that has the ridges,
yes,
the can
which
ridges.
is a little freaky, yeah, and that kind of
freaky.
Gelatinous.
Still good though.
It is good.
Still
It
delicious.
is. It
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
No,
you can't go
packed with
wrong.
flavor. I agree.
So now I've been dying to ask you this question. You mentioned, pies, and everybody talks about pies on Thanksgiving. You know, pecan pie, pumpkin pie, apple pie.
Yes.
What's your favorite pie?
What's my favorite? Ooh. Do you know what? My favorite actually is sour cherry pie.
Sour cherry pie.
Yeah, that's my absolute favorite pie.
On
A la
Thanksgiving?
mode. No, not for Thanksgiving, but in general. Oh, but for Thanksgiving, sweet potato pie all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the real question, though.
Yes.
That was just a warm up
got it,
question.
got it, okay,
the real question is, for the rest of your life, if you could only have cakes, cookies, or pies, you could have them all different types, but only one of those three.
got it.
What would you choose?
Oh, I would choose pies. No question. Absolutely. I mean, you can put just about
That's
anything
our first
in a
pie answer for
crust.
today.
But the thing is, pie is the most common answer. I
It is.
ask this
Is
question
that right?
a lot,
You
and
do.
a lot of people like pies.
Well, because you can do so much. You can have a fruit pie. You can have a key lime pie. You can even make a quiche in a pie crust.
True.
You know what I mean? So
So then you can argue that there's lots of different kinds of cookies.
It's true. But you know, cookies, it's a slippery slope. You know what I mean? Because
But-
it can be too crispy, it can be too soft.
See, we have.
Pies and cookies don't really have the moistness of a cake.
See, he's a cake
Oh,
man.
you're a
He's a cake
cake.
man,
Yeah.
which is the rarest
Interesting.
answer.
That's
I'm
very
cookies
rare.
Yeah.
by far.
What's cookies by far?
Oh my
I know,
What's your
I'm-
favorite cookie?
Well, my grandfather, Al Fabian, makes the best pizzelles going.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
amazing.
come on.
Oh my gosh.
He's Italian.
Oh,
Yeah, he knows
yeah.
how to make
Oh, come on.
Yeah, so that's why. I mean, and just on Christmas, I just down cookies. Like I could just not even eat Christmas dinner and just cookies, just straight
So do
cookies.
you do cookies? Does your family do cookies for Thanksgiving too?
Cookies for Thanksgiving. And I don't know if this is a thing. Where are you originally from?
I'm a Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now, weddings. I feel like. And Rick, where are you originally from again?
New York.
Do people go crazy with cookies?
Yeah.
on weddings?
Yeah.
In weddings?
Yeah,
Weddings?
well, weddings, I think, right? Because it's like it's finger food. You can just put it
Yeah.
on a tray and people go and get it. And
I mean, I know people who will spend, like, this time of year, they'll go to the supermarket and they'll spend $500 or whatever, and a lot of it is just the basics for cookies.
Right.
And they'll make the base all at once,
Yes.
stick it in the freezer, and then Thanksgiving comes out, they put it together, do all the things.
that's great. That's
Pull out
actually a great
second
tip
batch
for
for Christmas.
especially. Yeah.
Yeah.
But do people at weddings bring cookies? Like guests bring cookies to the weddings?
I've never heard of that.
No. What?
That's so
That's
weird.
what in Western PA,
What kind of
Pittsburgh
weddings are
area,
you going to,
people
Steven?
like when my mom is invited to like one of my friends' weddings, my mom will call my friend's mom and say, "I'm happy to make cookies. What don't you have someone signed up for?" And they'll be like, we don't have snickerdoodles yet, or these kind of cookies.
Wait, there's that many cookies that everybody has their own
and everybody
type.
and what it is like people then just like bring the cookies, they drop them off with the mom or whatever. So then there's like in weddings I go to in Pittsburgh, it's an amazing cookie tray. Like it's just like 5 million different kinds.
I've got to go to a wedding in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
I've got a plenty, so you can be my date.
Yeah, I would love that.
right, cool.
So what's your favorite cookie though? Hands down.
Oh gosh, I couldn't even. I honestly, that's like probably the toughest question for me, Nate. I have to.
But do you like it like chock full of stuff, or do you like a plain cookie? You take it anyway. Yeah, you don't need the chocolate chips and the nuts and the whole thing. Yeah.
I am like the cookie monster, basically.
Interesting. And he's not even going to be the cookie monster anymore, right? Aren't they changing him to the veggie monster?
Really?
Yeah, there was a whole scandal to try to teach kids how to eat better. They were
interesting.
changing the cookie monster to the veggie monster.
To the veggie
And I
monster.
honestly,
I don't
I
like
have
that.
a horrible idea. Because the idea of Cookie Monster is he is an excessive character.
And it's good to teach that.
Exactly.
With vegetables.
Well, no, but now he's going to be Veggie Monster.
Right.
So
he can be excessive with carrots, and
Yes,
broccoli,
exactly.
and kale.
Yeah, but we were talking about
Like Popeye.
But Popeye, he likes spinach. Popeye,
Yeah, no.
but
canned spinach, which I don't know how much nutrition is in one of those,
Let's get
honestly,
real.
for
Let's get
real.
real. Now, what about a good Thanksgiving cocktail? Do you have a good something that people can serve with their?
You know what we make in my family is we make this drink called coquito, which is it's really simple, and I can share the recipe with you guys. Although my mom would probably kill me, but it's like
Hopefully she's not watching.
No, hopefully she's not. It's coconut milk, and we use 151 rum, and it's got cinnamon in it and vanilla extract, and it's ridiculous.
Sounds really good.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
Sounds like a
And so
strong
we
one
make
too.
it-
151.
Oh yeah, we don't mess around. And so we make a huge jug of it, and everybody drinks it, and it's fantastic.
That's great.
Yeah.
Finner Steve's.
Well, yeah, I have my own bar. It's an up and coming bar
my
in New York City called Finner Steve's.
Oh, I love
It's
that.
it's in my apartment.
That's
I know you
fantastic.
I have a Thanksgiving drink that I make because I former bartender, so I make on Thanksgiving only because it looks like has all the Thanksgiving colors, and it's an old fashioned.
Yeah, I love
because
an
it's like
old-fashioned.
you get like the bourbon, and then you have
Yeah.
sugar and the bitters and a cherry, and you
Yes.
muddle it all together, and it has that like Thanksgiving
It
fall
does. Yeah.
sort of flavor.
It does.
I mean, people don't love them, but
I like them. I think they're delicious. They're old fashioned.
of course.
Yeah.
Makes you feel like a grandfather.
Exactly. Do you wear like an outfit?
Yeah,
when
wear
you
like
make-
a blazer with like patches.
Oh, that's
yeah,
great.
and,
That's
like
awesome.
A turtleneck.
A fake mustache
yeah.
ever?
Smoke up like a corncob pipe.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love it. You've got to invite me then.
So we're talking about Thanksgiving today, but Christmas is right around the corner
It's
too.
true.
So is it ever too early to be thinking about Christmas dinner and like what you're going to serve on that or Christmas, Hanukkah, wherever?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan, I got to say, of doing potlucks these days because I think everybody should, chip in, and we shouldn't put stress on just one individual person. So, I think that especially, now that we're planning on Thanksgiving and we're getting all, into all the cooking, it's important to start thinking about what you can outsource and get your friends and family to make their favorites and bring it along with them. So I think that's what I would do right about now.
And I feel like even in here in New York, everybody's gearing up for Christmas already. Everybody's got their decorations
Absolutely. No, and it's unbelievable. And it's unfortunate, but the trees aren't on the streets yet. But I love it when the trees are on the streets and it smells so good.
Because for me, Christmas countdown doesn't start until after Thanksgiving. Like
Of course. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm still recovering from Halloween because Halloween's my favorite holiday. Well, I said Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday. Halloween is also
Halloween's a close second for me too.
Did you dress up this year?
I was in Dora from Bewitched. The mother.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. Very nice.
I've recently been obsessed with Bewitched.
Okay.
It's a new obsession.
Can you do the nose thing?
It doesn't really work.
No,
No,
that's
Can you
tough.
do it?
No, I absolutely.
Well, you didn't even
Dora
try it.
didn't do the nose.
No, she didn't.
Oh,
No.
so
She
then
would
what am I
just
asking?
bling.
Yeah.
But no, Samantha would.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Tabitha, because she's too small, couldn't do it on her own. So
Now-
she used her
Right.
hand.
I also have a question about Christmas and gift buying. I usually buy all my gifts in one day. Just knock it all out.
You're a very typical
I'm a dude.
guy. Yeah.
Total dude. Now that's probably not the best.
Generally, no, it's probably not the best. I mean, I think now with the internet, we have so many opportunities to get gifts for people that are actually like personal and
Yeah,
special,
yeah.
and so go online. I love websites like Etsy.com, which is all handmade stuff. You can get some really, really cool handmade items and the kind of stuff that no one else would have. You know.
See, I always worry because I'm traveling, from here back home, and I can't bring gifts. How am I going to get all these gifts home? But I guess I could order them online and then send them to
Exactly. That's what I do.
probably
And then
good.
you tell your family not to open the boxes. There's always someone who tries to sneak a peek, though.
Yeah, I mean,
There's always a sneaker.
yeah. What can you do? I mean,
No,
that's
you
Christmas.
can't.
You're excited. I used to look for gifts. My mom would hide the gifts, and I would have to I'd wait till she was gone and look around
That's
the
what
house.
I would do too. Oh, it's so bad.
So we had the author of the Skinny Bitch cookbook on earlier today, talking about, and she's a vegan.
Oh, she is.
Talking about the how she's going to serve a tofurkey.
Yes.
And what's your take on that?
Well, in fact, I had a tofurkey last night, and I think
Last night.
I did because I was in the mood for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So I did the tofurkey and I made the cranberry sauce, and which is so easy, super easy. I actually thought it was pretty good. I
Really?
gotta say, yeah, the texture was convincing. They make you cook it for literally an hour, the same like you would
Yeah,
cook a turkey.
right.
You have to baste it. It's hilarious, and it comes in a tightly wrapped thing like a turkey.
Yeah, and she said it looks like a football.
It does look like a football.
And there's
yeah.
stuffing
There's
and gravy.
stuffing in it, and you can make your own gravy for it. Yeah, it's amazing.
And it was good. Did it taste like turkey?
No, it doesn't taste like turkey. But it doesn't taste bad. It tastes delicious,
Right.
but it's not. Yeah, it's got the texture of turkey though.
Okay.
So it tricks you.
So see, another thing I have about Thanksgiving, I don't like gravy. I'm just not a gravy person.
Wow.
This is going to sound weird.
Yeah, that's
But
weird.
I really like my turkey with barbecue sauce.
That's weird. That's weird. And
Is it?
honestly, I don't know what I can say about that.
Is it?
It's very strange.
Yeah, my family makes fun of me about it,
But any kind of barbecue sauce,
I'm not picky. I'm really not picky.
You love
I mean,
the
I
sweet
like,
and spicy.
Yeah, whatever that smokehouse. And then there's that one guy that has that with the really weird name. What's his name? Sweet Baby Ray's.
Sweet Baby
Ooh.
Ray's.
Yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out to him because that's some good barbecue sauce.
You can cook the turkey on the grill, on the barbecue grill.
Oh
Did you
yeah,
know
that's
that?
a great
Yeah,
idea.
maybe I could talk
Yeah.
my family into doing
Yeah,
that.
just
Yeah.
grab a leg and toss it on
Just
the grill.
boom. Yeah, see, I just like gravy to me. I don't know. Some people put gravy on French fries.
Yeah, and gravy is hit or miss. Sometimes it can be very
Yeah, absolutely.
too thick, and I'm not a fan of all gravies. I gotta say.
So we kind of got off our topic here, but why do people get stressed out on holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas when you're supposed to be celebrating with your family and it's supposed to be a happy time?
Obviously, this is coming from someone who hasn't prepared a Thanksgiving dinner themselves, because it can be very stressful. And I think the goal, the idea is to pre-plan as much as possible, get organized, go to the store, get the stuff that you think you're going to need right now that you can keep for the next 3
Right.
weeks, and just take it easy, a little bit at a time, and you'll make it happen.
Awesome. Good advice. Evette Rios, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah,
You're
thank you
awesome.
so much.
And she's from Better Homes and Gardens. And, where can we find more stuff from you?
Yeah, well, you can go to bhg.com for all sorts of recipes, and there's some info on me there too.
Awesome.
Yeah.